Main menu, we have settings, as you can see. We have sound effects and music, which we've added now into the game, and we're going to go ahead and start playing. So when you load in, you're going to notice a couple of UI changes. We moved the health bar up to the top left, and you have more health now. You see an inventory of 3 guns. He just picked up a gun, and we have some new mechanics actually. To pick up a gun, you use E. To drop a gun, you use Q. And then we actually added iframes where you can dash through an enemy using right click. Yeah. We're gonna add the animation for iframes, but when they do dash, we do have invincibility. So you're gonna notice a new enemy that we just beat had a little circle that represents an AoE effect. It's a variant of the original enemy that we had. So if you stand in there, you're gonna get damaged. And then as you see over there, we added another enemy. That one is range-based. This one right here.
Yeah. The range-based enemy, they keep distance, and they chase you up to a certain point, and if you get too close, they try to back away from you, will also slow attacking.
So now let's go to the white square that we had originally in Spawn. So these are going to represent our event areas. You're going to press E to trigger them. So for example, one of them is to stay within the circle for 15 seconds. Now with enemies chasing you, obviously that's going to be pretty hard to do, but you know, he's just so good. He's just natural. And when you beat an event, you get a new gun upgrade. So again, if you press E to pick up that gun, it'll be added to your inventory and you'll see it up there in slot 3. So equip it, he presses 3 and now he has it. And you'll notice also we have a certain amount of bullets for each gun. So when you run out of bullets, you're going to have to reload, and there is some delay between the reload time and the next gun that you can use. So you need to be careful about that when you go into fights. And then before we had mentioned that we wanted to take out the minimap, but we actually decided to keep it because, okay, well he just died. We wanted to keep the minimap because it allows you to know where you're going, and we kind of condensed the rooms a little bit so that it's a bit shorter and you can reach the end while also having time to fight each and every enemy all along the way. And Tien, now if you want to talk about some of the gun upgrades.
So like we mentioned before, every time we finish an event, we'll get a new gun. And I don't know if you're familiar with Borderlands or other RPG games, but we generate guns based on the, as you can see here, we have an energy laser gun. Yeah, but we generate guns based on the rarity system. So if you play other RPGs, you know it's white, blue, green, purple, and orange. And in each of these guns, we have some stats that we manipulate, like weapon speed, reload speed, damage, and some guns can bounce and have multiple shots. And you can see it in their name. You notice these guns here. They have a purple name, meaning it's of purple rarity, and I think you can't see it from here, but what does it say?
Yeah, high capacity fast laser. They have a power shot sniper meter and it's a basic fight rifle.
Yeah, so their names will tell you what kind of like stats that we're manipulating, and I think if you keep generating guns, you can get some guns with like multi-shot and bouncing bullets.
So obviously you're not going to be able to generate guns on your own. We're just using this for display purposes to show you the different guns we have. But the primary way to get guns and upgrade them is through the events. Right?
Yeah, and I think in total we have up to more than 1,000 combinations. So you're really never going to see like the same gun twice, unless you play the game a lot.
So Z, as he tries to get close to that enemy, is going away from him, is to maintain that range, because they get really annoying with the constant red and blue dots.
And you can see like we have some different events as well, because the first one you saw was stay in a circle for 30 seconds, I think. And this one is kill 15 enemies in 60 seconds. And as you can see, after completing the event, he gets a new gun.
And then the last one we have is don't kill any enemies in an X amount of time. That's so that if there's like that many enemies and you still need a gun upgrade, it's forcing you to make a decision between do I want the gun upgrade or do I prefer health. So yeah.
You can show up and as well.
Yeah. That's pretty much everything we've added.